Well, the women's side of the Nathan's famous 4th of July International Hot Dog Eating Contest just wrapped up, and reigning champ Miki Sudo is on top again. She chowed down 39 and a half hot dogs. Right now, we're awaiting the men's event. That's at noon Eastern, which will bring more of the biggest names into competition to the eating table, including Joey Chestnut. He is the contest's top male champion of all time. Last year, he won by eating 63 hot dogs and buns, a grand total of 18,900 calories, and he did so in 10 minutes. And in case you're wondering, that's nearly 6 times the recommended daily average for a man Chestnut's age and size. Here to talk more about it, emergency medical physician and medical director, Dr. Richina Bicette-McCain. So I've been asking the question for the last hour, what does eating 39 hot dogs do to a person's body? All those calories, it's got to be painful.
You know, Marni, I definitely couldn't stomach it, pun intended. Not only are there risks during the competition, for example, choking. Choking is one of the top 5 unintentional injury deaths. And if you're stuffing a bunch of food in your mouth as fast as you can, you're definitely at increased risk of choking. There's also the risk of nausea and vomiting because you are overeating and overstretching your stomach. There's a rare risk that your stomach can rupture. Forceful vomiting can also cause tears in the esophagus. And let's not even get into the long-term consequences, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and weight gain, for example.
So what advice would you have if people hear all that and go, all right, I'm still going to try it, though?
Personally, I can't recommend trying it because I know that the risk could be potentially devastating. The short reward to me is not worth it. But if you are going to undergo something such as binge eating, there are methods to try to stretch your stomach ahead of time so that you're at lower risk for stomach rupture and lower risk for nausea, vomiting during the competition. Drinking lots of water, filling your stomach with low-calorie foods such as cabbage or watermelon, for example, are some of the tips that these binge eaters use.
Yeah, I can tell you that's one contest I will never take part in. Happy to watch, and sometimes I don't even know if I want to watch. Okay, another health headline we want to get your thoughts on. Researchers from Boston College's Center for Retirement Research say that the biggest risk for our retirees right now is they're outliving their savings, right? You get to a certain age and you run out of money. There's a significant number of Americans that are underestimating how long they're going to live, their life expectancy, which rises with age. So, for instance, 60 years old, a man can expect to live to 82. For American women, if you're 60, you can be expected to live to 85. I'm curious what people should be taking into account to more accurately predict their mortality. What are some of the factors you think folks should consider?
You know, it's very hard planning for retirement, Marni, because you're essentially planning for the unknown. And what sounds like a large number in a lump sum, for example, $100,000, only translates to about $600 in monthly retirement benefits. So you do have to save significantly more than sometimes you can anticipate. I also think that older adults believe that their insurance privileges will kick in, such as Medicare, for example, and will take care of a lot of their needs in older age. But what they don't know is that a lot of older adults, about 1 in 7, will require long-term care services or care solutions. And Medicare, for the most part, does not cover these things. If you need to live in a nursing home, for example, a private room in a nursing home can cost you 6 figures a year. A home health aide can cost over 60 to 70,000 per year. And these are not covered by insurance. So there's a significant gap in the savings that Americans need to do.
Right. So you got to take so many things into account and then live a healthy lifestyle. You can extend that time period, but you need the money to cover it. There is troubling new research, and you and I have talked about this a number of times, that the maternal mortality rate for American women more than doubled since 1999. The highest number of deaths was among Black women. So this study, published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, said there were more than 1,200 maternal deaths in 2019. In 1999, that number was 505. The greatest increase in rates was among American Indian and Alaskan Native women. Do we know why this is? It's very alarming.
It's extremely alarming, Marni. We could talk about this subject every day for the next year, and we still wouldn't have done enough to touch on the issue. Maternal mortality rates have been increasing since 2018. A lot of the talk has to do with thinking that it's related to COVID and the pandemic. And while the pandemic did have a significant impact, we were seeing rising maternal mortality rates even before then. The U.S. is the has the highest maternal mortality rates of any industrialized nation.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.